1865. The Civil War has ended, but in many of the small southern towns, the conflict went on. And in one of these small towns, a man became a hero, a criminal, and a legend.
There was a man, there was a man, and he was more than a man in the lands where the faint dare not roam. There was a time fading from view before the lines of battle designs stole all we knew.
When a man's word was good as gold, and honor was the page on which he wrote, and everybody knew each other's names, each other's lives. There was a man, there was a man, there was a time, there was a time. This was our land, this was our land, and this was our town.
There was a man.
He was a man of strength and
He
character.
was a fool.
He was a man of courage and
He
honor.
was a coward, an outlaw, a rebel who broke every rule.
He was the best of our
Now there was a
I
man,
had to watch him swing in front
gallant
of
and
me.
strong.
I had to watch him
The kind of a
suffer.
man who'd take a stand even when wrong. Slaving every day in earthly toil. Side by side we watch the seasons change, and all along there was a man, there was a man, there was a time, there was a time, there was a land, there was a land, and there was a town. Somewhere in the distance bugles cried.
Watching horror as our sons and husbands answered.
Men were men, and boys were boys, willing to join in the fight. There was a man, there was a man, there was a time, there was a time, there was a land, there was a land, there was a time, there was a time, there was a man, there was a man, there was a
The time is 1858. It is several years before the war, and three friends, Tom and Willie DULA and Bobby Grayson, are out for an adventure.
Whoo! Whoo! Who's there? Somebody there? Whoo! Willie Dula, that you? Willie Dula, what are you doing around here?
I just brought me some friends.
Willie Dula, you've been talking out of school about me? Who's down there? What are you hidden for? Tommy Dula, what are you doing around here?
Just out walking, I guess.
Out walking, huh? Where you tending to walk to?
Between your legs, if you'd let me.
Willie Dula, you done been telling.
Oh, Pauline, I never.
I never want to see you again. Never, ever.
You can trust me, Pauline. I won't talk.
Me neither, Pauline.
Bobby Grayson, you go on home too, you little snail. And you too, Willie Dula.
Oh, Pauline.
Aw.
Mm-mm. Go on home now. You hear me scat.
What about me?
Well, you can just go on back home too if you're going to believe everything you hear and talk about it too.
Oh, well, honest, I don't believe nothing or talk to nobody.
I don't like people who talk about me. Well, just for a minute, but be quiet. Uncle Will and Aunt Esther ain't to bed yet.
Tommy quickly scrambles over the ledge and stands at the foot of the cast iron bed.
Well,
Tommy swallows and slides into bed with her.
All right.
just say you love me. That's all I need to open treasure. First you must find a key. I'm not a lady, but I'm worth more than free. Just say you love me. How hard can it be? What are you afraid of? Why are you so scared? Am I someone you're ashamed of in telling me that you care? Just for tonight, whisper into my ear those simple words that I always have longed to hear, and I'll be your princess, make you my king. Just say you love me, then you'll have everything. What are you afraid of? Though the words are few, they're what life is made of. Wouldn't you? Couldn't you? Just say you love me, and we'll be more than friends. Just say you love me.
I'll say I love you.
Just say I love you. Even if it's just pretend.
I love you, Pauline.
Moving forward in time, we are now in the Civil War, and the three friends are serving in the Confederate Army. They are all in the midst of battle.
Geez, Tom, they're getting close.
Hell, that ain't close. They missed us by a mile. Can't even shoot over there.
Well, Willie, I don't want it any closer.
Damn, brother. I'm beginning to get the feeling that they do not like us over there.
Seems like we got a few of them still left out there.
I hardly noticed, sir.
We'll give it a rest a minute before we charge.
Yes, sir.
Might as well use up the last of this here tobacco. Hate to waste anything.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time my brother Willie here got his first piece of prime?
Oh, like with that girl. I love you, I love you.
Oh, no, but this one was better. Will you let me tell it? It's my story. He could never get it right anyways. You see, I was out working in the corner of the field, clearing up brush, and out of the woods, plain as you please, naked as the day she was born. She comes out, and she starts rubbing on me. And I tell you, I got bigger than a boy at that age had any right
Oh,
to.
gee.
And I'm here to tell you, I took to it like a duck to water, and I was just dipping it in the old honey pot. And when I stand up, there's her mama with, I am telling you, murder in her eyes.
Holy hell, what'd you do?
And with that, what did Mama do?
Mama didn't do nothing. She just stand there and she say,
Damn it, Willie. I hate this war. What's worth fighting for when it's all said and done? Is it worth dying for when the hellish battle's won?
I long for another time spent with family and friends. What gets me through the night and through the fight is the hope that I'm fighting my way home.
Marching my way through the war, I'm just finding my way home. 'Cause home is the only thing that is worth fighting for.
What's worth fighting for?
I just wanna get home.
living for seeing her smile when she wakes.
If I should die tonight, know that I'm in my glory and
Finding my way home, marching my way through this war. I'm just finding my way home, 'cause home is the only thing that is worth fighting for. Well, this day ain't getting any younger. Guess it's about time we show them what the South is all about.
Just don't go so being hasty, big brother. I'll go first and draw the fire.
The scene changes to a small rural valley that Willie and Tom call home. One of the town's oldest inhabitants, Martha Gilbert, remembers a better time.
Not long ago there weren't shadows. These were arms of welcome shade. Now all that's left are the memories, silently replayed. In our wheels to swing from these branches, for our high we laugh and we play. We never gave thought to what we had up until that day. Not long
land is their
ago,
land.
this was our land.
road is their road,
This
this land
road
is their land.
led away.
and our home is their home.
Our town,
Now this
our
tree is their
home,
tree,
community,
in their shadow.
to
Now this
the
land is their
church
land,
we bring.
and our home is their home.
To their consolations, their we never gave thought to liberty up until that day. Tom DULA? You've come home!
So, you're Tom DULA. The war is over, so I want something understood. Losers don't have heroes. This is a peaceable town, and according to the laws of this land, it's now our town. That doesn't have to make much difference, but that's going to depend on you. If we understand ourselves, you'll probably be wanting to get on home.
I can take you in my wagon.
Nope, I think he can walk. It'll do him good. After all, what's a few more miles when you're this close to home?
Thanks, Zach, but he's right. I can walk.
What you gonna do? Kill an old lady?
Bitch.
Bastard! Don't try to tell me what to do, you sticky piece of crap, you ugly fool, picking on a lady such as me. You think because you're wearing blue, you got a right to push old ladies to a lady such as me? Or is it ladies such as I? Back to your style, you filthy swine. No offense to pigs in all their kind, picking on a lady such as me. If I were you, I'd be ashamed of picking on a lady as my game. A lady such as me. Or is a lady such as I? What's that I smell? I could swear something died. Is it your breath or your armpits? I just can't decide. It takes the runs of a litter like you to grow to be the biggest jackass to be picking on a lady word, peckerhead. Calling me white trash? No, while we're on the subject of peckerheads, I'll bet yours is only this big and that's fully grown. But the good Lord was merciful in that he gave you two matching tiny little balls about the size of peas, I suspect. I'm so disgusted the men of our town could lose it all to a man with less sense than a hound. Speaking of dogs, they lick themselves clean. You don't bother washing. Know what I mean? Picking on a lady such as me. And by the way, it wouldn't hurt if one of you would kindly wash that shirt for ladies such as me. Or is it ladies such as I?
You better shut up.
Dinner well.
What?
You got egg on your lapel.
What are you talking about?
What is that I smell?
That doesn't...
Sulfur pits in hell. Have I made myself perfectly clear? Young man, you can't go to hell. You might want to wash that shirt first.
Lights come up on the DULA porch, where Mary, Tom and Willie's mother, is welcoming Tom home.
Tommy, you've come home. You've come home. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Mama, you look so tired.
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Papa, how's Papa?
I sent word. Thought maybe somebody would reach you. Caught the influenza in 62, or maybe it was 63. Just before Jimmy went off and got himself killed at Cooper Creek.
Little Jimmy.
Weren't a child no more. Couldn't keep him no more, and I could have kept you. Had to go be a man.
Where?
One battle's just like so many others. You'd think I'd remember the name, but somehow at the time it weren't so important. There's a stone in the graveyard up there. Got his name on it. But he ain't there. Just somehow made it better.
Willie. He's all right, ain't he? We were together for a good bit, watching out for one another, but then we got split. The last thing we said was we'd meet up back here.
Last I heard, young Jess Marshall said he saw him just in passing at some place called Hattie's Billboard a year ago. Just got to pray he'll come through, just like you did.
Mom, the war's over. It's been over for months.
I know. I'd about done giving hope of you. And see how wrong I'd have been, so I ain't giving up on him either. Just gonna have to give the Lord a little more sweet time. A little more sweet time.
Lights crossfade to the inside of the Union Barracks, where Sharper is writing to his wife.
My beloved wife, as I write tonight, I can almost feel you near, even though you're miles away. Every waking minute of my life is spent with you in mind. Have I ever told you I only live just to hold you? But when I hear the sound of children laughing now, well, it almost brings me to tears, longing for the family we share. I cease to understand what I'm doing here when I wish that I were home, right there next to you and the children too, instead of here all alone. Oh, I'm missing you more than flowers need rain. I need you when I'm thirsting with pain. Only you are the light I depend on till we meet again. I'll be missing
The scene changes to the inside of the DULA cabin, where Tom sits in an undersized wooden tub, all elbows and knees, trying to take a bath.
Oh, watch where you're pouring that, Tom.
I want every inch of you clean, son. Every inch. Those things eat you alive. Eat you alive. And don't miss those feet. Oh, Oh, son, you about passed your pa's size. Come in, it's open.
Just drop by to say welcome back.
Well, come on in, don't stand on manners.
Oh, yes, my missus sent this.
Tell him thank you. Last year's plums, look, Tom.
Oh, thanks, Zach. Yeah, I remember how good her candies used to be.
And I wanted to explain about this morning.
Done, already done. Times has changed. It's better than it was, but not as good as it could be.
Just wanted you to know we're all glad you made it back. I expect the others will be dropping by in every now and then. It's just that with the Yankees putting their stamp down on everything, we can't always welcome you the way we like.
Are we disturbing anything? I just wanted to stop by.
Not a bit. He's all in one piece. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. I just brought a little something. Not much, because you know how things are.
Whoa, Mama, that's hot.
Hot's what it takes. Just covered in crawlies. Just covered.
You need any help with scrubbing?
No, ma'am. Thank you. I think I can handle it with Mama and all. Oh, how are the boys? Is that Taylor and Michael Lee?
They... someplace called Gettysburg. You sure you don't need any help or anything?
I expect I'm having a little difficulty reaching my back.
Good to have the boys back home, yeah?
Yep.
And every lonely night that you're not by my side is spent in quiet despair, questioning the reason I'm here. Oh, I'm following orders from a higher command, given by someone who'll never understand that when it comes to me, I've begun to see something greater than glory. I'm missing you.
I'm missing you.
More than flowers need rain, I need you.
I need you.
When I'm thirsting with pain, only you are the light I depend on.
Till we meet again, I'll be missing you.
On the front porch of Will Foster, the father of his 16-year-old daughter, Laura.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, my accident needs some...
You're Tom Dula. Daddy said you'd come home. Daddy, he came home just like you said.
Ain't blind, see him myself.
I'm Laura. Laura Foster.
Why, you were just not high when I last did. I mean, you sure grew up nice. I mean big. Oh, no offense meant. I'm sorry. It's just my axe. It lost its edge during the war.
Well, a lot of things did. I can have it for you tomorrow.
Oh, well, thanks. Anything around here need doing?
Nah.
Well, thanks again.
You want a cookie? Just baked it. Papa, you want a cookie or something?
No, thank you.
Here, fresh this morning.
Good.
Have another. Got plenty. Don't get many heroes come calling.
Oh, I ain't no hero.
Sure you are. You came home.
Coming home don't make you a hero.
Does to us. 18 of y'all went off, and only 2 come back.
Well, Willie'll be home directly.
So 3. Out of all that, everybody's gonna go with you.
Hold on, I'm not all you think that I am. I'm no hero for walking and breathing like any other man. Though I fought the noble fight, I'm still alive. Yet there are others we'll never walk or see again, who'll never talk or breathe again. They're the heroes. I'm one of the lucky, I guess. Tell me who knows, I could have been one of them, but I'm not instead. I'm the the chance to start a whole new life of possibilities for an ordinary man who has his own dreams. And I made a promise if I survived to embrace life from moment to moment, glad to be alive. For the silver moons and tater pies, the cry of loons on summer nights, even fishing in the rain, it doesn't seem all that insane. One day I'll have a place of my own and a wife with a house full of kids who will grow right before our very eyes. When you've come this close to losing life, you learn just what it means to be an ordinary man who still has his dreams. I'm just an ordinary man, but I have my dreams. Oh, I have my dreams. I really gotta be going. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, you left the sugar out.
Didn't have no sugar.
Man, tells.
Back at the DULA farm, someone is standing on the porch stoop when Tom comes home. It's a grown-up Bobby Grayson.
Woo! Woo! You son of a bitch, come here. Where have you been?
Hell, you never seen a guy with one leg before?
What happened?
God, blowed off. Funny things, I don't remember. You know? Times like that.
Yeah.
One minute you're over here doing something and it's coming right up on you while you're just standing there. Everything gets hectic, people running, guns are firing, and the air is thick with smoke everywhere. And maybe I was dreaming, but this guy with no arms sees me leaning against a tree, and he says, "Where's your leg?" I thought it was funny, like a dream, except it's worse than any nightmare. I thought that it was right there, but it's gone, and it was the worst moment of my life. I hope to never know again what I went through then. I'd rather die. It felt like the worst moment of my life. You think you've reached the very end, but you somehow survive. You know, they told me I was gonna feel something in it, like when it rains or something like that in my toes, but I don't. It's just gone.
You seen any of Pauline like we all used to?
Standing outside her window going, "Woo, woo."
Anybody.
You got that straight, she broke in half the boys in Bugs County.
But you had to say you loved her.
I didn't. I had to pay her a dollar. It felt like the worst moment of my life. Wishing she would give to me what she gave you for free. Hurts a boy's pride. It felt like the worst moment of my life. That's what I was thinking then. But surprise. Nah, I don't see much of Pauline anymore. Besides, me being a school teacher and all, I gotta start acting respectable.
School teacher?
Yep, been up to Wilkesboro getting myself certified.
That's crazy.
Nah, as a teacher. New teacher.
You gotta be kidding. You couldn't even read. Willie and I had to figure out all the dirty words.
Well, I'm a teacher now.
Well, why'd you want to be a teacher?
Ever seen a farmer with a wooden leg? Anyway, I was the only guy here about to decipher my sixes.
Shit. Bobby Grayson. A teacher.
Even thought about getting myself married.
Married? You? Well, what would you want to get married for?
I don't know, just thinking about it.
Who?
You might remember her. Will Foster's daughter, little Laura Foster. Prettiest little thing you ever did see, and sweet and innocent. No Pauline for me. When I wife, I want to be her first.
It is evening. The scene moves back to the inside of the DULA cabin where Tom is washing up.
Takes more than a spit bath to go courting.
Now, who said nothing about no courting? I'm just going to take a walk up on Skeeter's Ridge.
And the Melton Farm not being far from that.
Think what
Look
you
out,
like.
Pauline. Think what I know. Don't see why no man likes to wallow where every other man's done wallowed when there's a nice fresh thing not even right over that hill.
Laura Foster is too young.
She's almost 16. Good wife and age. And not seen the inside of everybody's pants either.
Look, I don't even know why we're talking like this. I'm just going walking.
Well, all I got to say is, and it's my last word on the subject, if you had the sense the good Lord gave goats, which you don't, you just keep on walking past Anne and Jane Melton's cottage and confine your diddling to where nobody else ain't diddled. Just like a man. Just like a man.
The lights come up and we find that we're outside the rustic bedroom of Pauline.
Whoo! Whoo!
I hear you, and you're just lucky I'm the only one who does hear you. Whoever you are, one thing up front, I ain't giving it away. Now, who's there?
You mean you're gonna charge a poor soldier boy back from the war?
Tommy DULA, that's you. Oh, I knew you'd come back. I just knew it. You missed me, didn't you? Tell me that you missed me.
I missed you.
Nah, you didn't. I heard about all those ladies in Richmond and Atlanta.
Well, fighting, I didn't meet all that many of them.
I used to think about you. Lots of nights wondering what you were doing and if you were thinking about me. You were thinking about me, weren't you?
Well, sometimes. Willie and I both did.
Remember that first time? That time Willie brought you up to my window, thought he was going to show you guys the what-fors, but I run him off and took you instead? I just did that to spite him.
Oh, well, you spotted him all right. Beat the shit out of me when I got home. But it was worth it.
Things were easy then, you know? Good memories. Oh, I changed my name.
You what?
Changed my name. It ain't Pearline. It ain't Pauline anymore. It's Pearline.
What you want to do that for?
Because it's pretty, don't you think? Pearline.
Yeah. Pearline. It's real pretty. They call you Pearline?
Who?
The folks you're working for, the Meltons.
Oh, yeah, sometimes. James Melton don't. Then he's old. He forgets. Anne's a lot nicer to me. Marry me, Tom. I can cook. And I'd make a good wife. We could go away someplace away from all this and, you know.
Shoot, Pearline, what would I want to get married for?
I'd be good to you, Tom. I really would. We could get our own place and I'd never let anybody touch me except you and we could have... Don't get so serious on me now. I was only funning. I still got a lot of partying left in me yet. And when I do marry, it's not going to be with just any old man who comes crawling through my window.
Well, I really got to be going.
You mean you don't want to?
I just wanted to see you. See if you're okay.
Really? They were good times, right?
Yeah. Good times.
Oh, the dance. You coming to the dance, aren't you?
What dance?
The opening of the school building. Be the first big doing since everything got so messed up here. The coon's age of Sundays, and everybody's going to be there.
Then I expect I'll be there too.
Me too. And you'll dance every dance with me, Tom DULA, won't you?
You know me, Pearline. I don't dance.
Dancing with me. I can almost feel him. Dance with me. I shall go knowing he'll take my hand, and he won't leave me standing alone.
But I don't dance.
marches to Zach Tucker's general store.
Woo-wee! Looky, looky, looky. You fellas see what I see? I think that's a Johnny Reb war hero. Yep, that's what it is. I can smell it from here. Anybody know how you can tell if you got a genuine Johnny Reb war hero in front of you? Well, the genuine Johnny Reb war heroes, they're the ones with guns that only shoot in the back.
Leave me.
Miss Martha.
Tom.
What you got to need for, Tom?
Ma, she needs some pepper for curing and a couple pounds of rock salt.
How many people you shoot in the back, war hero?
I think I can handle that for you.
I said, how many people you shoot in the back? I asked you a question, boy, how many?
More than a few. But then I don't recall having much choice most of the time. You boys were always running away.
I'm gonna have to kill me one war hero!
I didn't come here to fight. This is my home. I've had enough of killing.
You son of a bitch!
Look, I said I didn't want
Here now, hold on. He didn't do anything. You can't.
A
You just
fight
leave me.
ensues. Sarge and his men overpower Tom, and at the height of the fight, Sharker interrupts.
What in God's name is going on here?
But Sarge and Tom continue to beat each other senseless until they are both collapsed on the floor.
Now that we've proven whatever this was supposed to prove, somebody want to take care of these pathetic fools before they hurt themselves? You want to say something?
No, sir.
Maybe if I wasn't an officer?
Ah, but there's the catch. You are, sir.
I can forget it for a moment if you can.
I'm good at forgetting. But are you, being an officer and all?
You'd be amazed at some of the things I've forgotten in my days.
I could have killed him.
You and how many others?
I don't need nobody to help me kill a Johnny Reb, you son of...
Go on. I've been called worse.
No, sir.
I said go on. Finish it.
All right, sir. All I want to know is, whose side are you on anyway?
There is no side. The war's over.
Not for me. Not for me, goddammit, and not for you either.
This is martial law, Sergeant, not war.
Then maybe you don't understand martial law.
Look, I don't have to explain myself to you or to anyone. I was put in charge of this town, and I intend to see that my orders are carried out.
Yes, sir, of course, sir. But that doesn't mean I have to think they're right.
Right? What's right? I know damn well what you like. What everyone wants me to do. Play the conquering hero, the Iron Hand, the Avenger, enslaving them, isn't it true?
The Bible says, an eye for an eye, they're all damn slavers and assassins. And I, for one, could care less if they died. I wouldn't shed a tear for them, and you had best beware of them.
My God, Sergeant, look at them. They didn't kill Lincoln. They probably didn't even know who he was. They're farmers, for God's sake. Having trouble just making ends meet. I should know. I was one of them once.
And yet they went to war declaring their stand to take away the basic rights of others. Your so-called farmers, with their filthy, dirty hands, stain this perfect land with the blood of my two brothers. Revenge!
Bring them back to life.
Avenge!
And the fight. When does the payment stop?
Not now, not ever. Revenge!
Now the war is over.
Avenge!
Time to focus forward.
Not after what I lost.
We've all lost more in this war than we figured, but we don't have to go on losing more.
We didn't lose. We won. Or doesn't that matter?
But even though we've won, it still can't bring back my son.
My brothers! Revenge!
Bring them back to life.
Avenge!
And the fight. When does the payment stop?
Not now, not ever. Revenge!
Now the war is over.
Avenge!
Time to focus forward.
Not after what I've lost.
Not after lost. It's cost.
Revenge!
It starts again.
Avenge!
This never ends. When does the payment stop?
Not now, not ever. Revenge!
But now the war is over.
Avenge!
Time to focus forward.
Not after what I've lost. I want my revenge!
The scene shifts to the woodpile behind Tom Dula's cabin.
I brought you something. Did you look at your face? Everybody's talking about it. Saying you're some kind of a hero?
Some kind of fool's more likely. What you got?
Daddy went being. Knows it's early, but said my cookies weren't fit for hogs without no sweetening.
Well, I didn't think they were so bad.
These are better. But that's not the real reason I came. You going to the dance?
I guess so. If I get everything done and some of the soreness leaves.
I've never been before. I mean, I've been, but never so old enough to dance. And anyway, your mama told me she'd show me the how, and I was wondering if maybe you would want to...
I ain't very good at dancing.
Oh, not all the time. Just maybe once. I just got this fear of standing there and nobody asking me.
What you mean, nobody asking? You're gonna have to fight them off. Besides, you got Bobby Grayson, and I think he's just gonna be...
What's he got to do with anything?
Oh, well, I thought he was sort of, you know.
Bobby? Why, he comes to talk to Daddy about regular, but... Bobby Grayson. But just in case...
I'll make sure you're dancing.
The lights come up on a deserted country lane at dusk.
Who goes there?
Name's DULA. Willie DULA.
This is our road, and it ain't open to the likes of you.
But it leads to my town and my home.
Well, you're gonna have to find another way. Just don't step foot on our road.
Every muscle and bone in this old body quakes with the anger of a man who's taken all he can take. And yet the smell of my homeland nearing and the beauty before my eyes is what I've been fighting for every step of the way. It's been worth striving for, living for that blessed day, coming to life again with each breath that I take, reaching that final bend, my journey's end, the battle's over, I'm finding my way home, marching away from this war. Now I'm finding my way home, 'cause home is the only thing worth fighting for. I'm finding my way home, marching away from this war. Now I'm finding my way home, 'cause home is the only thing ever worth fighting for.
Up on the inside of the new schoolhouse.
Ladies, gentlemen, this is truly an exciting evening for the town of Elksville and all of us here who now call it home. Together we've built a school. Together we've taken steps to educate our children.
You already had a school before you burned it down.
Yeah.
But now is a time to rebuild. And this is a step. On with the dance.
There, standing in the doorway, is the beautiful Anne Melton on the arms of a very old man, James.
My dear Miss Melton, may I have the honor of this first dance?
Colonel Sharker, I don't think...
I say this is highly irregular.
Oh, sir, this is a dance, yet no one is dancing. I mean no disrespect. Surely she can't refuse such an innocent request.
Excuse me, sir, but the young lady promised this dance to me.
Tom breaks the ice, and the dance begins with everyone joining in. During the dance, Bobby is waiting on the sidelines, wanting to rush to Laura. Laura is wanting Tom, and Pauline is in a similar situation. The dance comes to an end. It is clear that Tom DULA is taken with the lovely Anne.
Tom, wasn't that the most fun you ever had? Tom.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Tom.
Anne.
Tom DULA.
Anne Melton.
Well, that was a fine how do you do. I want to thank you, young man, for stepping in like that.
It was my pleasure.
Tom, this is my husband.
James.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Miss Laura, would you care to, dance the next one with me?
I'd like that, Mr. Grayson. Thank you.
Perline still hasn't danced, and she knows now she won't be asked.
What's the matter? Good enough for funning, but not for dancing? Please, just one dance. I thought this was a party, please. Nobody even looks at me unless it's in the dark. Then I'm good enough for any of you. Ain't that so? Ain't that so?
Miss Perline, I thought this was our dance. Now, I always keep my promises to a lady, and I must have promised you a dozen dances, didn't I?
Anne watches Tom and then turns to her husband.
Come, James. We're going to dance.
Perline sees in Tom and Anne her only champions.
Of course.
It is late the next morning, and we are back in the DULA cabin.
I saw you.
Just like a man. Just like a man. I was just what you promised about to do. But I won't. But I oughta. Mama. What? Oh, dear God, no.
Mama?
He's
Mama?
bleeding. I feel blood.
Really?